Hello, I'm Blue Hawaii. This is Jess.
This is Kyle.
It's not.
This is Kyle. I don't know why you need a new name every time. We're reviewing Beauty and the Beast this time around. The new one that came out. What is it, 2017?
Yes, Jesus. Yeah, 2017.
The 2017 version. Oh yeah, I guess we should say spoilers, just in case.
Spoilers? Why don't you summarize this movie?
Alright, so there's a girl named Belle. She lives in a small French town. Her dad goes into the forest. So the beast captures her dad because he broke into his house, started eating his food. So the beast is like, "You're my prisoner now." Belle finds out and she switches places with her dad and they fall in love. We haven't liked this story since we were kids. Our mom took us to go see this and we hated it because we were afraid of the beast.
And then we actually watched it when we were adults, so we didn't have the buffer of being kids and watching it.
Yeah, we didn't have that nostalgic effect going to see this. Let's go with, let's do the cons first, and then we'll end with the pros, because it'll end on a happier note. Well,
Okay.
Alright, cons, go for it.
It was long as balls.
It was long.
Long as your grandma's tits. It just doesn't stop.
Yes, and for a musical,
which doesn't even make sense because the original thing was, you'd think, okay, so they're gonna do the original movie, the original pacing, kind of, with some little extra stuff added in for like maybe interludes, maybe extra songs. I don't know how it could have gone from being the original pace to this that hard.
It's like it's barely a musical because there's so much time in between songs that like you forget that it's a musical. And it's like one song in the beginning, like 30 minutes of talking and doing stuff and like extra padding that they added, extra scenes, whatever. And then it's another song and it's like, "Oh shoot, yeah, this is a musical." And with the original, it's like
we're getting from song to song.
Yeah, like...
And they'll even add in a crappy song just to remind you.
Yeah, but it's at least a good balance of music to dialogue ratio. Because it's that shorter version and you can transition to each thing a bit better. But this one, I think it was just really unbalanced. Okay, musically...
It's the same movie musically.
No, it's not the same music.
There's like two songs. There's one good new song.
Yeah,
and
they added a couple songs, and I think that one was good, and the other one was unnecessary. And like, when you're making a musical, like the songs have like these criterias that they should like move the story forward or move a character forward.
They switched out the "We Want to Be Human" for an equally useless Belle song. And then we learned about
like
her great mother that we totally cared about.
Like this whole side plot.
Who died to the bubonic plague.
And it was like, we don't really care about your mom, no offense. So we could like fast forward through this.
Weren't you asking that question the entire time?
My whole life I was asking what happened to Belle's mom. That's what I wanted to know. And they answered it for you in length with a song, just so you know. And I think the Beast song, which is Belle just left, and the Beast is like belting about it. And it's like in the original movie you don't see that. He yells, and then when the guy comes in, he sulks and lets him shoot him. But in this one, you get to hear a sense as to what he's feeling and what he thought of himself, like on this journey. Like he looks back and says, "Oh, I was a piece of crap," and then she came in and was like, "I'm better because of it." Which you see that through the movie, but him saying it is kind of cool as well.
Because it's a nice song. Speaking of songs, something sounded weird whenever somebody was trying to do like a quiet-esque performance or sustained note, because it would buzz. It sounded as if they put something on top, like some sort of effect on top of them to make it sound more full. To me.
Well, no, there's like two different. I think like the one I'll agree with the one that sounds full, but like the buzzing, I don't, because I didn't hear any buzzing. But I know what you mean when it sounds like they tried to make voices sound fuller than what they were. You can tell she's singing, and she's doing it with a smaller voice, and it seems like they put in like bass, like in Premiere. They just put that filter on top of it and hope to God. God damn it. Goodbye. God. And hoped that, like, it would make her voice sound fuller and bigger than what it was. And I don't think that it didn't work.
But you know what? You know what? I can respect that 10 times more than Les Mis.
What? What do you mean?
Have you listened to Les Mis the movie?
Oh, well, you have to be specific. There's been like 10 billion...
We're talking about a movie, and then I'm talking about the Les Mis movie.
You gotta be specific when you say that, because there's so many productions of Les Mis. Are you singing?
Yeah, I'm pretending to be Anne Hathaway.
Oh.
But she's in her little sad song.
After having sex with that guy.
That was the worst sex I've ever had in my life.
I'm not gonna sing about it.
On that, it's very gray. It's a very gray movie.
Not always. Because I thought the cinematography of the movie made it feel big. I thought it made, like, the castle and
like
the musical numbers.
Yeah, I guess it does seem big when it's a deep, dark black hole.
No, I thought it made it seem big, like a musical is kind of big with these big sets and these elaborate sets and costumes and all that kind of stuff. I thought that was good.
Scene. Think about the ballroom scene. Think about how huge you could tell that ballroom scene was in the original movie, and then this was the size of this room in the actual. In the live action movie. It's a tiny, dank room. The castle was huge in the original movie. And then it looks like our house in middle America. It just slightly looked better looking. It's a house. It's a shack.
Jeez.
The CGI. The CGI is awful.
CGI is terrifying.
Okay, it's not all. You're right. That's a better phrase. It's a better word. It's terrifying.
These monstrosities running around this castle. Seeing these things in the original movie, they're cute. I don't know, they have more human qualities than the ones in the film, which just look like monsters, and I don't like it.
Especially with the wardrobe woman, who's my favorite of the CGI monsters. I don't like it.
Emma Watson is my favorite of the CGI monsters.
Yes. She doesn't look like a real person when she's standing next to them. That's either a testament to how good it looks or how bad something looks.
I don't know.
To make something look realistic, you have to apply colors from basically every light source that could produce light. Like the sun, the ground, the water, how the sun reflects into the water onto skin. But if you just cut out all the colors in general, then everything looks fine. But then you go into places like the castle that's really dark, but you can still see the colors, which is strange, and everything has colors, but they don't really reflect very well, so the CGI looks weird, and it's just like, okay.
Alright, let's talk about the pros. Pros of the movie.
Dude.
Stop!
Dude.
Yes, I know she's hot. Anyone with eyes, you know what? Anyone with eyes and blind people can tell Emma Watson is hot. This is not a debate. We all know this thing. But Emma Watson took the role, I believe, because she said, this Belle was a bit more cooler and stronger and stuff like that. And I have to agree. I really do. Because if you look at the things... We talked about, like, them padding the movie, but if you look at the things they added to Belle's character, I think that was really well done.
That one scene where she used slave labor to make a new washing machine.
I mean, like the horse.
Donkey. That's racist.
What? And then she taught, like, a kid how to read, and I was like, oh, is that from the original film? And it's not. They added that in, and I was like, that is a...
No, technically, no. They just switched up when she taught somebody how to read. She taught Beast how to read.
It is new because she was teaching another girl how to read. When in both the cartoon and the movie, they constantly say, because it's olden times, that girls aren't supposed to know how to read. That's, like, not their place. So she knew her stuff and was inventing things and crap, and obviously is smart and was like, let me teach another girl how to read, which is awesome.
Oh, revamping the actual songs themselves.
Yes.
Or, like, the entire number.
The entire number, yeah, like Be Our Guest, that, like, iconic song, and the way it was, the singing was fine. The singing compared to the original was fine. I saw really no difference with that, but the way they displayed it, the way the plates and the inanimate objects were flying and dancing and doing all that kind of stuff, it was much bigger and it was much better and much more colorful, and I thought that was really cool.
Which is weird.
This
is the most colorful part of the movie.
It
somehow.
is. It's a big rainbow fest for some reason. It's really cool. And that, and also Gaston, the Gaston song, how they added a little bit and they added like a little dance thing into it. I don't know. I thought that was good.
But you know, it also it gained 1 point for that, but it lost 3 for not having Gaston literally get rid of a belt from his neck by just flexing. So,
yes, or showing his chest hair.
Yeah, that's like minus 10 points at this point.
Negative. The movie's in the negative now. No Gaston chest hair. What is the point of Beauty and the Beast?
He went from just being kind of a really jerkish dude,
to a criminal mastermind. Gaston. Who would have thought? Like, this dude is really manipulating. Like, not even because he was manipulating in the first film.
We're gonna leave him to the wolves.
Yeah, but like, this dude is a murderer or an attempted murderer.
But she's gonna want to be with me if I murder her father.
Logic, you know.
He's thinking. I understand.
And that crowd scene where it's like the big mob song, and he's like, yo, he thought of it really, really fast. If I make these people think that this beast is really what the problem is, they will not pay attention to me. And he did it really well, because they really did follow him.
Because he was getting cornered, but like, you're crazy, I'm gonna put you in a loony bin so I can marry you. And then she was like, but there's the beast and he's real. And then he's like,
He is, isn't he? All right. Everyone.
And he's making you Eve. He's
witchcraft. Guys.
La France. Burn the witch.
Oh my. A good redo was the ending. They had not only the beast die, but they had all the inanimate objects, or the people that were the objects turn into inanimate objects. So like you saw Lumiere and his feather dusted girlfriend, he's like talking to her, and then she just you see the life come out of the objects. I thought that was a good redo because
plus
it made you feel more for that whole situation, that these people aren't they
aren't invincible.
Yeah, they're losing their humanity and they were just gone. And it's like, holy crap, you want them
they
to...
weren't gone because they kind of came back
Well,
anyway.
that's what I was going to say, but like when they came back, like it felt better. So, all in all, like, Look, I'm not really a big fan of Beauty and the Beast. Like we said, we really didn't see it when we were kids, so we didn't have a nostalgic connection to it. But going to see this, it was all right. The story's still not the best, but they did add some stuff that made it more enjoyable to watch. As a musical,
it's still Beauty and the Beast.
It's still Beauty and the Beast, but like as a musical, like
the whole package of the visual and the music.
Yeah,
because you can't just take the music.
Yeah, it wasn't that great. All that space in between songs and stuff like that was very disjointed. So
looked like a colored out, a washed out version of the original movie.
Yeah, washed out, long ass version. Alright, thanks for watching. We appreciate it. Give us a like if you liked it. And comment below if you have any feedback for us, or if like you have any musicals that you want us to review, because we're totally down for it. Yeah.
Follow us on Instagram, Tumblr, and Twitter, because we have those.
We do have those. So, see you in a couple. Oh, goodbye.